Hello, children. Today we are going to see the fish tale, lesson 1 of mathematics, NCRT, class 5. Let us see what is this fish tale. Deep under the sea, see the lovely colored fish swimming peacefully. This special poem in 3 lines is called a haiku. Such poems about nature are popular in Japan. Here is another haiku. The lake, calm, smooth, still. A fish jumps up and returns. Ripples shake the lake. Do you know any poems about fish? Here are some drawings made by children. When you think of fishes, what shapes come to your mind? Try to use a square and a triangle to draw a fish. Look for fish designs around you on cloth, in paintings, on mats. Meen means a fish and Meenakshi is a girl whose eyes look like a fish. Can you think of someone who has such eyes? Draw a face with fish eyes. Fishes can have very different sizes. The smallest fish is about 1 centimeter long. How long is the biggest fish you can imagine? Fill in the blank. How many times longer is your big fish than the smallest fish? The biggest fish is the whale shark. It is actually not a whale, but it is a big fish. Whales are different from fish. Whales breathe like we do, through their noses. But fish have no noses and they take in water, not air. Whales give birth to babies, but fish lay eggs. The whale shark fish looks big and dangerous, but it is quite harmless. It does not attack humans. One whale shark was as long as 18 meters. Just think how long that is. Almost 12 children of your size standing one on top of the other. And guess what it weighed? Well, much more than what 12 of you together weigh. Its weight was about 16,000 kg. About how many kilograms do you weigh? Fill in the blank. So 12 children like you put together will weigh about how many kgs? Fill in the blank. About how much more does the whale shark weigh than 12 children like you put together? Fill in the blank. The fish tail. To see the difference between whales and fish, look carefully at their tails. Can you see the fish tail stands flat along its body? But the tail of whale almost looks like 2 legs. Can you spot the fish in the picture? So which is the fish in the picture? This is the fish in the picture in orange color. And which is the whale in the picture? The grey color is the whale in the picture. Schools of fish. Fish like to swim together in the sea in big groups called schools of fish. In their school, they feel safe from the bigger fish. Do you feel safer in your school? To To scare away the bigger fish, some small fish drink up a lot of water and swell up and look big. Look at this picture. See the amount of water in blue color. Okay. After drinking lot of water, small fish also looks big. Chinsi used these shapes to make drawings of fish. Now you also use some shapes to draw the different sea animals shown below. See, there is sea urchin, lobster, eel, red snapper. Octopus, clam, prawn, parrotfish, cuttlefish, squid, jellyfish, crab, silver pomfret. Which of these sea animals have you seen before? Fishermen in their boats. How many of you have seen the sea? Where did you see it? Did you see it in the movie or for real? How deep do you think the sea could be? Find out. Do you know how to swim? Would you be scared of the high sea waves? Close your eyes and imagine the sea with waves rising high. How high do you think the waves can go? Fill in the blanks. Imagine that there are fishermen in their boats going up and down with the waves. They start their trip when it is still dark. Some go on a simple boat made from logs of wood tied together. If the sea is rough, with very high tides and a strong wind, then these fishermen have a very difficult time. Look at this picture. In this picture, we can see log boat. This is also picture of log boat. These log boats do not go very far. If the wind is helpful, they travel about 4 kilometers in 1 hour. How long will they take to go a distance of 10 kilometers? Calculate. Guess how far you can go in 1 hour if you walk fast. Okay? Fishermen can feel the wind and look at the sun to find out which way to go. Many of us would get lost and not be able to find our way on the sea, where you only see water and nothing else. So find out, look at the sun and find out the direction from where it rises. From where you are, what interesting thing do you see to your east? Name 2 things that are lying to your west. What a catch! Out on the sea, fishermen look for a place where they hope to find a good catch of fish. There are spread their nets. They will have to wait for many hours for the fish to come into their nets. Look at this picture. In this picture, we can see long sword fish. Look at the different types of boats. Some boats have motors and go further into the sea. Since they go far out, they can catch more fish. These boats travel faster at the speed of about 20 kilometers in 1 hour. How far would the motorboats go in 3.5 hours? Calculate. How much time will they take to go 85 kilometers? Calculate. Look at this picture here. Okay, this picture shows a boat which is called as oar boat. Look at these pictures here. In this picture, we see a motorboat. This is also a motorboat. Okay. Here, this picture shows long tail boat. This is a big machine boat, which is also called as a trawler. But the fishermen are now very worried. There are some very big machine boats, trawlers in the business. They go far out and put their big nets deep in the sea. This way they collect a whole lot of fish, leaving very few near the seashore. They also stay out on the sea for many days. These big machine boats also catch the small baby fish which have yet to grow up. Fishermen in the smaller boats always let the baby fish pass through their nets to go back into sea. They choose a net size in such a way that only the grown up fish are caught. For hundreds of years, fishermen have cared for the sea and its fishes and fished only a little to eat and sell. They say that if trawlers catch thousands of kilograms of fish every day, there will be no fish left in the sea. Write a news report about the dangers faced by the fishes in our rivers and seas. Which boat gets how much? In one trip, the log boat brings about 20 kg of fish, but other types of boats bring a bigger catch as given in the table. The table also shows the spread of each type of boat, which is how far each boat goes in 1 hour. Look at the table and calculate about how much fish in all will each type of boat bring in 7 trips. About how far can a motorboat go in 6 hours? If a long tail boat has to travel 60 kilometers, how long will it take? Here there is a table. The table has 3 columns. First column has type of boat. Second column has catch of fish in one trip in 1 kg. And the third column has speed of the boat, means how far the boat will go in 1 hour. So the log boat catches 20 kg fish in one trip and it goes 4 km per hour. Long tail boat catches 600 kg fish in one trip and goes 12 km per hour. Motorboat catches 800 kg fish in 1 hour in one trip and it goes 20 km per hour. And machine boat catches 6000 kg fish in one trip and goes 22 km per hour. Some big numbers. In the class 4 mathematics, you heard of the number lakh, which is equal to 100,000. You had read that there are about 1 lakh brick kilns in our country where bricks are made. What are the things have you heard of in lakhs? Write the number 1000. Now write 100,000. So how many zeros are there in the number 1 lakh? Easy, isn't it? There are about 2 lakh boats in our country. Half of them are without a motor. What is the number of boats with a motor? Write it. About 1/4 of the boats with a motor are big machine boats. How many thousand machine boats